Okay, so it's not like this video. It's not like this video where you, like halfway through it, a guy literally tries to be a smoke machine for you and by fucking vaping. Okay, it's not like that. She brings it.
Disappointed.
She is courteous. She brings it away from you. She puffs it away.
Good. Extra points for that, I suppose.
You guys head over to the, bistro, the cafe, and to which she like snuffs out the cigar just by like smashing it against the palm of her other hand, just, and then just like blowing on it and like swiping away like ash and stuff like that, the cinders of it, and then she puts it back in the cigar box and tucks that away onto like her internal blazer pocket. Once you guys get there, she's like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Table for 8, please. Inside or outside, doesn't matter. Luckily, there's plenty of tables outside. You guys remember, those of you that were doing the stakeout for Wise's kidnapping, remember, yeah, you sat right there, like 4 tables down. Yeah, you remember that. But yeah, she, or you all rather, get sat down. Menus get distributed. Order whatever you like. My treat.
Before we start this whole thing, note that your presence on this plane is an affront to the natural order of things. And the only thing that is staying my hand at this very moment is the fact that my newly acquainted friend here might be in dire need of my help.
The zealot sort. Your offense is duly noted and promptly ignored. Luckily, it's not with you that I have business. It's her.
Harm her, and I will harm you. Simple effect.
Very well. Noted. Now, if your death threats and the like are done, I'm trying to read the menu. I've never been here. It's just like just paging through this, like, the menu here.
Ward completely ignores the menu and all of this. It just gives her the very sort of intense stare.
Varric orders a coffee. Abigail orders a tea, but other than that, they're basically on the same, similar status as you. What about the rest of you?
Sandra orders...
I'm not hungry.
Sandra gets a sandwich because she is very hungry because she skipped breakfast. Out of nerves. The nerves that are still going currently.
Kaylin gets like basically like an appetizer tray, a sandwich, a salad to go with it, the works.
Just like cool as a cucumber like the whole time.
Yeah, it's like, it's really weird having Kaylin and they feel like different cuts of the same piece of fabric. Like, both of them are very confident people, and they actually sort of don't even notice each other's presence. Or if they do note, they note each other's presence, but they sort of don't care. Priscilla herself orders a coffee, a sandwich, some croissants and stuff like that. Oh, shit. That's remember me. I'll look it up. That's it. That's me and the boys when we go hang out at Walmart. Give that video a watch, it's great. Just fucking a croissant lightsaber, you know? Anyways, though. So. Yeah, so you guys get your orders placed, and then sitting in tense silence, this sort of weird, dark spot amidst the, hustle and bustle and general, like, happiness of not only the cafe itself, but just the town. And then she just sort of sits there, hands interlocked between each other, smiling. Do you want to get to business now, or do you want
I mean, I have some questions, maybe before that.
to... Certainly, ask him. I am here to be a resource in terms of the bureaucratic process of things.
Okay, first off, bureaucratic process to what?
To your contract.
To who? To you?
No, not to me. No. No.
Then to who?
Well, it's not a particular person. It's to a faction.
Well, what faction?
It is referred to simply as the Orc Covenant. I'll spell it out.
Thank you. Yeah, got it completely wrong.
I know how to spell covenant thanks to Halo. Thanks, Halo.
Educational.
Okay, so who are the Auric Covenant?
Well,
Or
you
what?
and no, including you now. What many does that number? Several dozen, 100, perhaps approaching 200. Let's say 150. Some estimate of that. As for what it is, well, what does it sound like? It's a covenant. It is a pact.
So it's a... I'm sort of joining a pact?
Oh, you've already joined, my dear. You've already joined. I'm just here to discuss terms with you.
Oh, fuck. Did I join when, like, the centipede thing happened?
She pulls out this the cigar from before and lights it again. You note that she doesn't have a lighter. Her form of lighting the cigar is her just putting like her thumb against it and then it lights. Like you'd be incinerating.
Fancy.
Yes, exactly that. How astute of you.
Okay, what do you stand for, I guess?
Standing for something is so celestial. No. We stand for ourselves.
Well,
Ward
what's
will
your...
lean it over toward Wise and whisper, "Pay what you need to, but always leave yourself a way out. Better one big payment than continuous payments. You do not want to be stuck in this contract. Leave yourself a way out." And he'll lean back.
Okay.
That is some very sound advice if it were other circumstances. She pulls over like an ashtray and then begins like tapping her cigar into that. She does exhale out from the edge of the outdoor area, so she's not bringing into any of your guys' facing.
Okay, were you the ones that gave me that goblet ages ago in the water temple?
You tilt her head. Certainly not anyone of the Covenant, no. Nor I. Though, perhaps someone higher up.
Oh, that's okay. So you didn't know about me until this most recent incident, then?
She doesn't answer. She just smokes and exhales with a smile on her face.
Oh, God. Right, okay. Fine, contract. Yeah. What exactly is it you're wanting me to do?
Well, outside of the occasional task... That's not her clear throat, that's me's crush. Outside of the occasional task here or there is you might call it a continued subscription fee. One that can be paid in coin or blood? Your pick.
Why the need for the blood?
As substitute for the coin. And no, not your blood. Don't worry about that. You're also,
Okay,
of course, free to give partial amount for both sides.
Okay. I'm just going to quickly ask it. Who were you said you all stand for yourselves, but I forgot to ask who.
Oh, I'm not a part of the Covenant.
Well, who's the Covenant?
You are. You and others.
You said that, but that doesn't. tell
She's
me
a middle
anything.
person that handles exchanges.
Let me put it to you like this. And she, like, tucks, like, the cigar on the ashtray, like, the little lip of it. You are here, and she puts her hand on the flat on the table. I am somewhere up here, and she puts her other hand above it. Do you understand?
Uh-huh.
Good. She grabs the cigar and continues smoking.
Okay, whatever. Okay. I think. Alright, so pay blood similarly from other people or pay money.
What?
How much is the money?
Well, it goes up if you don't do the task review. Assuming you do such tasks, it's only a mere 50 gold. If you
Okay,
don't, then it's 50,000.
fuck me. Oh my god.
Refusal to comply with task and payment would result in what consequence?
Loss of life.
Immediate or eventual?
I mean, you're only alive right now because we gave you the power to do so. In technicality as well, I might note that extends to her, and she points at Simon as well, but I'll do the generous and not look away.
So eating a fucking sandwich. Like,
you. Just you. As for immediate or eventual, well, I suppose it depends. I don't know on necessarily what. There's a lot of factors to consider this sort of deal and the retribution of such. I don't know. We have time, though. He leans back. Folks. Plenty of time.
For what duration is she sworn and beholden?
Life.
What is
Life
the
for a life.
What is the frequency of these assignments?
There is no set frequency, I'm afraid. They're given on a case-by-case basis. Some people in more desperate straits and use the power more have more tasks.
I am assuming she will be given a copy of said contract.
Once we agree on the terms of such, yes. I assure you, this isn't a one-sided endeavor. I still have questions to ask you, but I would rather eat first. And speak of the devil. And, you know, a server appears and distributes out you guys' food and stuff like that. Let's put a pause to business for now, shall we? She snuffs out the cigar again. And begins eating in earnest. I think only one of you really got food.
Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
got anything.
I mean, she offered. It's her treat.
Yeah, I don't think Wise is in any mood.
In that case, it's the most expensive sandwich they could afford.
Some avocado toast and all.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I take it back. I'll take the one that has the most like actual food to it, not just a piece of fucking toast.
Got your BLT.
Hell yeah, boy.
I like BLTs with extra B, extra L, and no T.
Hell yeah.
Maybe
Maybe some
you
avocado.
there got the German word for blood.
Mmm.
Delectable.
I'd eat that. I eat like a blood pudding, blood sausage. I mean, sort of thing. But anyways, like only like 5-10 minutes happens before finishes eating, Kaylin has a voracious appetite, and she clears that in similar time. And Sandra, you didn't order much except for the sandwich, so yeah. Well, that was delicious. She begins stacking plates on top of each other for easier time for the server when they inevitably come by. So she reaches into her sleeve and pulls out a really narrow, sort of thin goblet. It's like a wine glass or It is of similar design as it's made of bronze and stuff like that. She just runs her middle finger over the lip of it, completing a full circular rotation, and you see that it just begins filling with some sort of alcohol. She sets it down. So, meal done. Hopefully you had some time to think while I was eating. Let's discuss.
Okay.
What is it? And she grabs her cigar. It. So she now basically has a cigar in one hand and her bronze wine glass in the other. What is it you most desire?
What I most desire?
Yes, surely you desire something, or else we wouldn't be. I mean, obviously survival is always nice, but surely you just surviving. You want to live, not just survive. Money? Power?
I mean...
And no, before you ask, you cannot ask for said money payback. No, it doesn't work like that.
Wish for more wishes.
Yeah, yeah, wish for more wishes. Wish
I
for
leave-
the contract to be over.
I'll leave the matter of wishes to Genie, which I'm sure you can pay a nice visit to if you want, as part of the contract to the Ring of Fire.
What I want is my freedom, but apparently that's not going to happen.
I mean, I can try discussing the petition of such at a later point, but you can't ask for that yet until you're in the system. Let's put you in the system first, shall we? Before we go for outlandish requests.
I don't think it's that outlandish. Okay, so...
What is it you want? Money, power? She eyes Aminius with a side glance. Love. Everyone wants something.
I mean... What I wanted I kind of already have, so...
I doubt that.
My only real goal was getting away from the city. That's been it.
How about
And
answers?
I've done that. Answers to what?
Answers to any questions you have. Surely you have some that haven't been answered. Perhaps you want to know who was it? Perhaps you want to know the real way your mentor left this world.
I'm just gonna pause at that one. How... You know what, how much do you know about me?
I know everything.
Shit.
Crash?
Yes.
Judging this very enigmatic person, sort of studying them, do I get the sense of the more Weiss will ask for, the more expensive the contract will be in terms of what is required of her?
Roll me a religion.
Is this person trying to bait Weiss into asking for more?
Roll me a religion.
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 Not something I'm very good at. Nope.
Oh my god.
You don't know, here's the thing, and there's a lot of different arrangements. Fairies, devils, demons are a bit of a weirder sort, but fairies and devils, even though fairies have the reputation to be a fickle, devils play favoritism. Like, they'll do favoritism. So, like, there are some arrangers which are basically entirely one-sided just because the devil fight is using. Again, it sounds fairy-ish, but it's not a matter of fickleness, it's a matter of literal cronyism and favoritism.
Okay.
You don't think the 50,000 gold or anything like that would, interact at? That's pretty cut and dry. But it is a matter of, like, potentially more tasks. Because the way she did word it is, someone that uses the power more will get more tasks. You don't know where that falls in line with information.
Oh, this is very devilish of you, Crash. I think I see. Yeah.
I've had much practice, and you guys actually never really got that far in Elder Power interactions in the other campaign, outside of Vanilla. But that was a tutorial. So.
All right. Yeah.
Oh god, I'm gonna sell my soul or something, aren't I?
Surely you want something.
Oh, you've definitely piqued my.
And-
What's it gonna cost me to get
Answers?
to know that? Yeah.
Well, as of right now, nothing. No task has been set. And I'm not here to collect tribute.
So for everything I ask for,
Now,
I owe more? Later on.
I don't know. It depends entirely upon what questions you ask. Like, asking me what I just ate right now is a bit worthless information.
That would definitely, yeah, that would fall into that one.
We're not like fairies, my dear. We don't...
You're not a fairy.
Oh, I'm not at all. Who gave you that inclination?
She's a devil, Wise.
Oh, I don't know devils.
You and I are of the same ilk. Cousin.
Okay.
But let me assure you, we are not like fairies. We don't keep tallies on questions and stuff like that. It's not like a fairy tale scenario of, can I ask you a question? Yes, and now you just did, and I run away laughing at you. No. Us devils are a bit more practical. I'm not going to charge you by the question. I'm going to charge you the content of the information. You're going to ask as many questions as you like. I don't.
Okay. So,
And
the answers I asked.
show them on the finger. Unlike fairies, I'm not above giving gifts. Or receiving them.
Okay. So the questions I have now don't count until the contract's made?
Well, if the contract is made, I don't answer them.
Oh, of course, yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. So it's like what I get now, and then...
You can ask whatever you want, I just won't answer it.
Okay.
If you want the contract's agreement to be for information as the primary focus, then sure.
Well, for now, let's go for that.
Very well. She reaches into in her pocket again and pulls out a piece of parchment, piece of vellum, or at least you hope it is. She unfolds it and lays it out. She reaches into her blazer out, like her outside pocket, pulls out a pen, and she just slides that over to you as well. Simply sign on the dotted line.
Read it first, Wise.
I was just about to say that, yeah. I'm reading the hell out of that.
The contract goes that I, and your name is already printed there, will agree to the terms discussed with the Infernal representative at, and it says the time, and you see that the time thing actually is ticking. Just like the number of it, like this hour, this minute, this second. Like it's ticking. Like it's the text of it like incinerates.
like a digital clock kind of thing.
You know, it incinerates, and in the the smoke of it, another number appears.
Oh, got you. Okay.
At this time, at this location, and is the address of this place. It says in the mortal realm, stuff like that. You know, I agree to the terms discussed with the infernal representative at this time, this location, and do so solemnly swear that I will neither attempt to leave the pact nor attempt to manipulate the terms of it for better or worse. So basically saying you don't change the deals of the...
Okay. I like to ask...
Pull a Darth Vader. I have changed the terms of the agreement. Change it.
Is there any chance of negotiation afterwards? I know it says don't change the contract, but maybe adapt it?
Well, you can't change it.
I can't change it, okay. But I can discuss it with her. For her to change it.
Potentially,
okay. Alright, yeah, okay, 2 seconds.
Take your time. So how the rest of y'all doing?
Just chilling.
Having fun?
Ward would lean in toward Weiss again and just more for the sake of other people around us than for the Priscilla here, and he would recommend to Weiss have Priscilla define the terms of the agreement again before you sign this, just so that you know exactly what it is that you have already agreed to.
Okay.
Okay, here's another bit: is that it's written entirely in Infernal. So unless any of you guys actually speak Infernal, none of you can read this.
No.
Okay. Would you be able to type this out for me, Crash? Because I'm a bit dumb, so...
Yeah, sure.
Just something like...
Alright, it's 5 minute break. How about we do a 5 minute break?
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm just not very good at taking down information.
So this is interesting.
I know. I should have let Sandra die.
I love this.
That was great.
I know. It's more that I'm really worried now that I've not understood something and I'm going to end up like fucking myself over. Because there's definitely something I haven't understood.
I have to hand it to you, Crash. You make a very compelling double.
I have experience. I'm gonna put XXX because I don't actually have an address for like the fucking cafe, so just assume that XXX means location.
Okay. Got ya.
Yep. Let's see, where was I? I'll add some more stuff to it, to like really go into these.
Okay, thanks. As long as it's like idiot proof, we should be okay. Scrolls roll.
Yep.
Thank you. So let me just read it quickly and then we shall see. Okay, so the terms discussed is the questions that I'm wanting to ask, basically, yeah?
I suppose so.
Yeah, okay, sorry, I think I'm getting it now. Alright. Awesome.
The terms discussed are that in exchange for timely tribute to be paid in full, not partial, in either gold or blood, in exchange for timely tribute payments, the Auric Covenant and its holders, my apologies, the Auric Covenant and its holders will offer power, influence, and information to the contract signer, with
Fair
a
tribute.
particular focus being paid to information.
Okay. I think. Oh god, I'm fucked. Right, okay. Does anybody want to quickly, like, chop off my hands so I can't sign this? No? Okay.
Failure
You
to
can still
sign
give a
on to the
verbal agreement.
failure to sign on to the contract results in an immediate revocation of the thing initially provided prior to the arrangement.
Alright. So dead Sandra, basically. Alright, I'ma sign. Goodbye, cruel world. And I'll write an Inferno on the bottom, like my name.
You write wise. You sign wise, rather. And with that, you see that the constantly self-incinerating number freeze, and it stops at exactly the time. Priscilla slides the contract back over, folds it, and tucks it back into her inner pocket immediately, and holds out a hand for the pen.
I'll just pass it back.
She tucks it away. And thus the deal is set. Pleasure. So, now that we're under the terms of the contract, I am not the repository of knowledge for beholden to, well, such powers, but I might have some answers. What was it you'd like to know?
The one you asked me earlier.
I asked you two earlier.
Oh shit, I thought it was this one. Well, there's only one really that caught my eye, I suppose. You said my master. He died.
The real way he left the world.
He fell off a roof. Like, he was old.
She shakes her head. No.
Was a burp included there?
No, that's just me having too much coffee and causing acidic overtones in my stomach. No, but she shakes her head slowly with a smile on her face. I heard you guys are going to the Feywilds. Let me give you this free advice. Note, wordage. I never said he died. I said he left this world.
I saw his body. He was dead.
Ah, but a person is far more than their body. He's still alive.
Okay.
Right?
Who? I'm just gonna like really just completely shut down at that.
He's still alive. Don't worry. Perhaps you might be able to talk to him again. And won't he be so proud to see how far?
What do you mean he's alive? No, he's gone. He died.
Gone from this realm, certainly.
Then where's he? What's he been? Why would he go?
I suppose you ought to ask him that yourself at some. I don't have such answers. I know about you, not about him. But he's alive.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
We can
okay.
Here. Let me give you a way of contacting us. Me, in specific, I suppose.
Mhm.
You still have my cards, don't you?
Yeah.
Might I see them?
I'm assuming why Sandra gave them back to me, right? After she snatched them away.
So
I would hope so.
rudely.
Yeah. I'll pass them over.
She tucks the meet me at the chain smoker one back into her like outer pocket. And then she takes the cigar she's been smoking and then smudges it against the symbol on the back of the one that has her name in the symbol. She smudges the two chalices.
Mhm.
Just, and you see that the cigar begins like getting like absorbed almost. Like it's like she's like crushing it to the like it's like breaking down, but it's not leaving like well, it is leaving ashes and stuff like that, leaving smoke, but it's like just going away. She picks up the car and blows on it, blows away all the ash that's left on it, and she passes it back to you. You see now that the chalices on the back are actually like sort of small.
The what? Sorry.
The two chalices on the back
Mhm.
are like smoldering, like embers.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Whenever you want to talk, put that on the top of a door frame.
Okay. Does it open a portal or something?
It allows me to step through.
Okay. Is this how you give me jobs and stuff?
Well, I won't be telling you to put it on top of a door frame. I'll just show up.
Okay, then who contacts me about the tribute?
You have 1 year to pay the tribute.
The tribute was 5,000 gold or a shit ton of blood.
50,000, I assure you. 50 or 50.
Oh, I need to add one more zero then to that fucking note. Ugh.
50 or 50,000.
Would the payment of this tribute be recurring yearly?
Correct. Whenever you lay blood tribute to the Covenant, she pulls out the same card of Meet Me at the Chain Smoker, except this time it's different. It's like the text is different. It's a number. As of right now, it reads 50,000, and she gives it to you. Whenever you pay tribute, that number will change. Different blood is worth different things. The blood of a man about to die is a very low sum.
Very what?
Children. The blood of a man about to die is a very low sum.
Okay.
Children, on the other hand, offer a more beneficial enterprise.
What of the blood of fairies? Scornken.
Scornken are worth nothing to us. They're really human. Mortal or anything. We have no clue what they are. Fairies, on the other hand, that would be interesting.
Alright. Would you accept my own blood? No,
No.
that'd be really stupid. No, don't do that.
That which you offer blood from is not long for the rule it's a part of.
And how would I give over this blood? Put it on the card?
Whenever you're ready to make such a blood tribute, lay this card, and she taps the one with the number on it. Anywhere.
Okay.
And then say, and she tells you a word in Inferno. One that's a bit weird. It's retribution.
Oh, I cannot spell retribution.
RETRIBUT.
Beauty.
ION.
Okay, only got one letter wrong. That's
There you go.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Retribution.
Yep.
A circle will open up. Lay the creature inside of it. Alive or dead. Although alive is better.
Probably gonna go for dead.
As you wish. You can also make money payment in the same manner. Now, here's how it works. If the price goes down to 50, the remaining 49,950 are yours to get back. Or to put into a vault. It's your choice. Could be useful for your next payment. So in technicality, you only need to do the payment once. And then just do the deals and tasks.
Okay.
That, or you're immensely rich and just pay 50,000 every time, which I would have no qualms with.
Mhm.
But it's up to you.
All right. Okay.
The number card will also be the manner in which we tell you about tasks. It'll alert you when it needs to be read.
All right.
Is there anything else? Any more questions you like?
That last one was quite enough. Thank you very much. That's
Very fair. Very fair. She stands up. Well, she dusts herself off. Some like latent layer of like ash on her. If there's nothing else, I have other business to elsewhere. But welcome to the Covenant. I'm sure you'll enjoy us.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have oodles of fun.
And to the rest of you, have a good day.
Out of curiosity, before you go,
Yes.
see everyone that you make contracts with, are they all infernal too?
A good number of them are. Oh, tieflings, you mean? No.
Or just devilish in general?
No. The Aura Covenant is exclusively for mortals and the like. But they're not all tieflings, no.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna go cry in a corner now for the next 3 days.
It is your time to do as you wish. To the rest of you, enjoy the rest of your day, and if I might offer just a shred of kindness, good luck in your adventures in the Feywild. You may need it. And you, and she looks at you eyes, in times of duress, if we're able, we'll be around to help. If we're able. The Feywild is a bit of a tricky negotiation zone. So, don't account on it. Don't account for us being there.
I'll keep that in mind.
But do stay safe. This would be a very short-lived.
I'll
Bye-bye.
try my best.
She leaves. You guys are just sort of left to stew on the matter. Your Kaylin immediately breaks the silence, though. Wow, you all... Man, I knew you would all be interesting, but I didn't think it'd be like this. I must admit, that's the first time I've seen someone literally in person.
Cross off the bucket list.
Yeah, can we maybe not go into details just now? Thank you. I'm kind of feeling a bit like shit.
You guys feel like a sort of wave leave you guys.
You see a glow fading from Ward's hand, like he's been holding on to a smite this whole conversation.
And I'll just look over and be like, I appreciate it, man.
Wow.
Thanks for having my back over this humongous big fuck up.
Abigail pipes up. I'm not sure which one's worse, having a god's servant be angry at you or being in good with a devil. They both feel like they're damning. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure which of us is going to hell faster, though.
The true question is, how do we acquire the gold? Blood is not an option.
No.
Do I
I was
suggest
thinking
I
more
work
just,
or
I
base
don't
good?
know. I don't know, I was thinking more just chuck the enemies on or something, but...
If we run into any people.
Yeah, true.
That being said, I'm of word on this. Blood sacrifice isn't the option.
No, I mean...
It's a slippery slope.
If I could do my own, fair dues, but... Ugh. I'd rather get 50,000 gold. I've never even had 50,000, 5,000, whatever it is in my life.
You look at the card, it reads 50,000.
50,000 in my life, look at that fucking number.
You're like
That's
a
like-
fifth of the way there already with the money in your pockets.
I
you
just
have a
got all
year.
this. I just collected all this. That's all my money gone.
This is the college student lifestyle. Time to eat ramen. Instant ramen only.
Time to couch surf off your buddy's bed.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
wait, you guys are ready to do that?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are off to a good start.
Be prepared for college life.
A matter for another time.
Yeah, I mean...
For the time being, just start accumulating coin. Legally, preferably.
Legally is fine.
But he did say
I'm
preferably.
a bit more concerned about what she said, to be honest, but it's fine.
We could try talking to someone. Anyone, really. Could go back to Darren. He's
The
not going to be
interesting
happy to see
thing
this twice in a
about
day.
The interesting thing about a debt owed is that there is no one to collect the debt.
Are you saying we kill the devil?
I'm not saying anything.
Well, maybe I'll get in good with her and she'll be like, oh hey, you'll be so nice to us, I'll just let you off the hook forever, yay! Who knows? That's not gonna happen, but it's a thought.
Well, the person I want to go see in the Fey Wilds might have an answer for you.
Are you saying that because you think they do, or because you want to go to the Feywilds as soon as possible?
Both. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
But listen here. The guy is supposed to be an alchemist. And supposedly there are always stories of really powerful alchemists turning anything into gold. Maybe he's got something.
Edward Elric intensifies.
But, God, I don't know if I should take her seriously or not with that, though.
Come on, I'm not
No, I'm
that
talking
bad.
about you. I'm talking about
Oh,
her. I don't know.
the charming devil lady.
Yeah, the charming devil lady.
Charming. Oh, come on. You can't say that she isn't.
She had a devilish smile. Yeah.
Don't make me laugh. I don't want to laugh.
At least try not to kill me. She just got to know all this shit saving me. I feel like a waste of time.
I will lay this on the table right here, right now. As you can imagine, I make no secret of my apprehension in dealing with things that don't belong here on this plane.
Mhm.
My first instinct in dealing with devils, fairies, aberrations, fiends, you name it, is to smite them into oblivion. However,
See, I knew Russian would get along with him.
However, you have fought beside me, you have bled beside me, and that gives you not a free pass, but it gives you my patience, my understanding. If you had made this contract knowingly, willingly, sought it out, my attitude toward you and the situation would be entirely different. The way I see it right now is this contract is an opportunity for me to find out a more targeted. There is a word I'm looking for. It provides me with a more focused, targeted avenue of said anger. And
Should all your voice
perhaps even an
changes
opportunity to do the aforementioned smiting.
I would be completely behind you with that one, trust me. It's not like I entered this of my own free will, so.
Desperation and free will are not conflicting things. Foolish, but still a choice is a choice. One cannot be forced into such a contract. Your intention was noble.
The road to hell is paved with good intention.
Yeah, well, it's like I'm halfway fucking there, doesn't it?
Well, you're no more fucked than the rest of us.
Yeah, just means I've got freaky shit going on now too, I guess.
Join the club! Yay!
Yay! Oh, really?
Don't forget that Costello gave you that flask.
Huh?
Costello gave you that flask if you want to drown your sorrow.
Oh, I fully intend to tonight, let me tell you. Yeah, okay. Well, I suppose at least now I've got motivation to go to the Feywilds, I guess.
The quest for anti-feification and gold. I'm sorry, what? Caitlin goes, oh shit. No, go on. I want to hear this.
You tried so hard to make sure she didn't hear it at Darren's place, and then you just blurted it out. Good job.
You see Ward suddenly become very interested in saying anti-verification.
Fine, fuck it. Shit, it's secrets anyways. I don't know, you held on to yours originally. That...
Oh.
He says this as he's like reaching an arm around her shoulder. I don't like when you bring that up. I don't like that happen, but here we are. She like leans her head on him. Yeah, fair.
Eat.
That's the reason I want to go to the Feywilds. I heard this fairy alchemist could turn someone a mortal into a fairy or whatever. What if you can do the process the other way around?
The big question is, how are you going to convince him to allow you to do such?
I'm going to cross that bridge when we get to it. Now, I don't even know what the guy is like. Or if it's even a guy at all. Well, I must say, again, you guys are proving me like wrong and like every hour at this point. I always think you're getting more and more interesting, and you guys still find ways to outdo yourselves.
Somehow I feel like that's not a compliment.
You should take it as one, honestly. I'm impressed. I really am.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I don't know. Anybody want to go get blitz out drunk today?
Let's
Because
do
I
it.
certainly thought it. Yeah, okay, let's go. I've had enough feckin' revelations for one day.
Tonight will be a night where I want to judge you all for it.
Thank you. Before we start, does anybody else have any, I don't know, secrets that they've been keeping that are suddenly just going to burst forth and change everything?
Definitely not.
None that I
Kaylin
know.
looks at you, Sandra. Yeah. Do you?
Garth was literally about to get to it. Fuck off. I was about to be like, have the mic drop on the fuck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's related to the fella guy that I've been searching for.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Get asked I am.
I was wondering when you'd finally get there, and she just plops her rifle on the table.
Look, I'm just immensely nervous.
Over what?
I don't know what the fuck you are, so that's what. And it's weird that you're very casual.
You get used to these sort of things over time. To get so high-strung over it at every instance. Well, she gestures you. I think you know exactly what it.
Okay, something simple. Where did you? What the fuck is that? And she gestures at the gun.
It's a gun.
You know what I'm asking.
It's a rifle.
Hmm. Last time I heard you use that revolver more than a rifle.
I did, and then I got this.
Can I look at it?
No.
Oh.
If you do, I'll blast you in the fucking face.
Understandable. Okay. What? What can I not ask?
I don't know. I suppose you'll have to ask, and then I'll tell you no.
What's
Ask anything. I'm an open book.
What's wormwood?
It's just a term. A name, a moniker, a nickname, a false name, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure you have a lot of experience with such, right?
But is
It's something I picked a long time ago.
And it's just something that's stuck?
Yeah, one with that mask, too. But no more wormwood. Not anymore. Now I'm just Kaylin.
I'm guessing if I ask what changed, you're not going to tell me that.
Why don't you ask?
What changed?
A lot of stuff changed. And I got some answers.
And seems like you got many regrets.
No regrets, just irritations.
Why'd you come out here rather than sticking to the provinces?
I wouldn't get answers in the provinces.
Yeah, fair enough.
The same can be said for you.
Yeah. This sounds... this feels like a stupid, redundant question. Are you the Felgod, or do you just high up position of theirs?
Do I look like a fellow god to you? Don't answer that. No, I'm not.
How old is she?
High up is such a relative term. The god you and I are beholden to doesn't have a court hierarchy.
Right.
We just are.
Do you choose this, or did you just happen to stumble into it like I did?
Did you?
In a way, yes.
Then in a way, yes, too.
Hmm.
You saw the effects of this sort of decision making just now, and she just says, there's always a choice, but when the other choice is dying, the choice is made pretty easily.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Why do I keep hearing your voice in my head?
Because you're the one that's following after me.
Mm-hmm.
You and I have walked a lot of similar steps so far, and you've already proven such by asking these sort of questions. Why did you come out here? Why did I come out here? Who is Wormwood? It used to be me, but since you're the one holding with Wormwood carved into it, maybe now it's you. A passing of the torch, you might call it. I came out here for answers. You came out here for answers. That's why you're hearing my voice. And that's why I know about you. That is why I came back. I wanted to see who my runner-up was. And I'm not gonna lie, you're so very interesting, and the people you forged bonds with are similarly so very interesting. I thought I had a weird bunch to hang out with. I think you taught me on that.
Well, I don't really know what's going on with Ian. The rest of them seem, weird.
Elena has her secret shirt. So does Davis.
Ooh.
You see Varric, I got out of the corner of your eye, tense. But they're, and she looks at him directly, but they're not my voice to say.
Respectable. Damn it, where's my list?
I like that in the list you put is, if I didn't read this, that means I didn't double check the list before sending it.
Don't
Which,
worry about it.
by the fact that I saw that means you didn't double check the list before.
The thing is, like, later after I sent that, I looked back again, I saw it, I was like, you know what, I'll keep it there for the joke. It's funny.